What up, Mal? Hi, Six. You're back in with a new video. Today I'll be recapping the Broncos versus the Niners Sunday Night Football. I'm happy that we got the W. Let's fucking go. But it's not. It wasn't a perfect game by any means, man. Very sloppy, but the offense was terrible, man. The offense, again, they have to fucking wait till the last drive to do anything, man. They can't just have a complete game, They can't just get a couple touchdowns, They don't even have to they don't have to score 30 points every game. Just fucking put up points on the board, help this defense out, give them some fucking leeway. The defense today was stellar. 10 points against the Niners. That one Ayuk touchdown was a pass interference, but they didn't call it, But I'm happy we got the W today. It was a very stressful and exhausting game to watch as a Broncos fan. I guess as a Niner fan too, because you couldn't fucking score either, man. No one could have scored. The battle of the midway. But shout outs to the Niner fans. All the Niner fans I know. I can't name them all. But all the Niner fans that showed up to Denver, there was a lot of Niner fans. I gotta admit it. They took over a little bit and they lost. Go back to where you came. First game under Jerry Rosburg. Less penalties already. I'll take it. I'll take Jerry's percentages any day of the week. But yeah, let's recap the game. I'm gonna check the stats and shit, obviously, just for reference, because stats are not everything. But yeah, so let's go play by play, and let's go scoring plays, because I'm not fucking looking at everything. Yeah, first touchdown of the game was Brandon Ayuk from Garoppolo, a 6-play, 75-yard drive. That was the worst the defense looked, really. They looked a little bit sloppy there. But that our offense had like 3 yards, I think, or a little bit more. Who cares? So I couldn't really blame them. Like, the offense didn't do anything. So a touchdown for the Niners, 7-0. And then second quarter, Broncos finally put points on the board. 8-play, 57-yard drive, a 55-yard field goal by McManus, and that's pretty much it. 7-3 at halftime. Third quarter, Broncos get a safety. It says Purcell gets the safety, but come on, man. It's because of Jimmy G's doing his fucking Dan Orlovsky impression, man, walking in the back of the end zone, trying to do the moonwalker. Almost threw a pick six to Bradley Chubb, but he was out of bounds. So if his foot was in bounds, that would have been a pick six, and this game probably would have been over quicker than it was. So, but yeah, so 7-5. Broncos, they have the ball. They drive down the field. I don't know how many yards because they don't show on scoring plays. But McManus missed a field goal, and Niners having good field position. I don't think they score on that though. And then fourth quarter, Niners kick a field goal. 4 plays, 8 yards. I think it was that in the fourth quarter. 4 plays, 8 yards. 51-yard field goal, Robbie Gould. So it's 10-5. Weird score there. And then the Broncos, 4:10 left. Exactly 10 minutes after. Melvin Gordon gets a 1-yard rushing touchdown. 80-yard drive. 80 yards, 12-play drive. Melvin Gordon gets a rushing touchdown. Credit to him, even though we fucking sucked today. And then 2-point conversion, we didn't get it. And then we Jonas Griffith got an interception. Ball tipped by Quan Williams. And it was a nice interception by Jonas Griffith, former Niner. There you go, revenge game, I guess. Even though he didn't play that good overall, but good pick at the end. And then P.J. Locke got the forced fumble at the end to win it. So, yeah, defense won the game. Offense for both teams was terrible. Defenses for both teams were pretty good. There was a lot of chances for the Niners to get turnovers, but they didn't. Luckily, those 2 Melvin fumbles. Some fucking terrible throws by Russ, but at the end of the day, we got the intercept. We got the ball. The ball was in our favor. We got the luck. So, let's start quarterbacks. Jimmy G, 18 for 23, 211 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. He was terrible. A safety, took 4 sacks. It wasn't good. Russ wasn't even better, but he didn't turn the ball over. we got really lucky, man. 184 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 picks, 4 sacks, and a few of them were his fault. He held onto the ball way too long. That's running backs. Jeff Wilson was good, 75 yards. The rest didn't do anything. Javonte Williams, 58 yards, and then Melvin Gordon, 26 yards and a touchdown. So good for him. He got a touchdown, but yeah, Russell Wilson had that nice run. He ran actually 6 times, so that was pretty much the most of the year. He had that nice run to get the first down. So, at least I like that Russ used his leg instead of just throwing it there. He used his legs. He's still a little mobile. He's not like fucking Lamar, but he can use his legs once in a while, man. Like, come on. Receivers, Debo, 73 yards. Ayuk, 39 yards, 1 touchdown. Jeff Wilson, 31 yards. Kittle only had 28 yards. Juszczyk had that nice touchdown over Bradley Chubb. I mean, not touchdown, nice catch over Bradley Chubb. Can't lie there, and I don't care about the rest. Son had 97 yards. Gordon had 29 yards. Henton made that nice catch. Judy only had 70 yards. He dropped that deep ball to him. I know it was tipped, but still he could have had that. And the offense didn't look at the entire chart. They look terrible. The fumbles. Kareem Jackson recovered a fumble. Josie Jewell recovered a fumble, which was big. And Gordon recovered his own fumble. Same with Russ. Garoppolo fumbled and lost it. It was recovered by Jewell. And then Wilson fumbled, lost it. It was recovered by P.J. Locke. And then Ray McLeod fumbled on a punt, but he got it back. Defense, Josie Jewell had a sack, a fumble recovery, 2 TFLs, 2 QB hits. Josie Jewell brings some energy. I like him. Kareem had a pass deflection. Purcell had a sack and a safety, TFL too. Quan Williams had that tip. Griffith had the pass deflection in the pick. Stearns had a pass deflection. Gregory had a sack, TFL. He played good. Chubb too. The pass rushers got both sacks. Good for them. Niners. Armstead didn't play. That was a big one. Givens had a sack. Bosa had a sack and a trip. Hader had a sack and Jackson had a sack. Jonas Griffith had the only interception of the game. And both punters did really good. Colas Waitman, 426 yards. And Mitch Wickienkowski, 362 yards, man. Both punters give him the fucking... Robbie Gold went 1 for 1, and Brandon McManus, unfortunately, missed 1 kick, unfortunately. Come on, man. Come on, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Waitman made the... he played good. 476 yards punting. So overall, we got the W. Broncos got the W. I'm happy, but, ugly win for the offense. Defense deserves all the credit in the world. Averill, good game. Best game as a coordinator, in my opinion, for him so far. Hopefully he gets better, too. So a win's a win. I'll take it. The Chiefs, Chargers, and Raiders all lost, which was awesome. I didn't watch those games because, I was doing stuff, but I was happy, getting home and watching, checking the scores, watching those teams lose. It was awesome. It was a good day. And the Blue Jays won, so it was a good day too. Again, Russ has to step up. O-line looks shitty. They scored in the red zone. Ooh, 1 fucking touchdown. Next week against the Raiders, they need 20 plus. They need a 20 plus game from this offense, and the defense just has to do what they do, man. They haven't allowed 20 points yet, but at the same time, eventually they're going to allow 20 points. Eventually they're going to allow more than 20 points. And this offense has to learn to fucking step up and keep us in games and put up fucking points on the board. Hackett has to get better at play calling. Russ has to get better at throwing the ball, making his reads, not holding on to the ball. Receivers have to get open. It's Gordon fucking stop fumbling. It's a mess on offense, but it's week 3. We're 2-1 for a reason because of our defense, and we got a game in Las Vegas that we win that game, it's big for us, man. It's a big win. And that's all I gotta say. Peace, go Broncos. Hopefully beat the Raiders next week, And I'm not like fucking jumping. I'm not fucking, I'm not that like. Obviously, I was excited during the game, but like post game, there's a lot of things that this team needs to fucking fix on offense, and the defense just has to keep doing it, man. Keep doing its thing, and we'll see what happens. That's all I gotta say. Peace. You guys have a great night, and that's it. Victory Monday, baby.